G'day, guys. Welcome back to the Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate. Well, I don't know about you guys or Steeler Nation out there or worldwide Steeler Nation. I don't know what to do or how to feel. There's no more Steeler football. That's it. The Pittsburgh Steelers have been eliminated. And of course, you know what? We knew that. We knew that as soon as the Jets probably walked on the field. But I'm like, what do we do now? What do we do now for 6-7 months? What do you guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys do during this time? I know that football, can't take up our whole life, but to me, it takes up a big majority of my life. That I do stuff here on the channel. I do stuff here on my other channel, Steel Nation Australia. I talk football pretty much 24/7, and now we don't have it. We haven't got it. We can't see our players playing football anymore. So I feel like a bit of a void is left. There's no more football on Sundays. For me, there's no more football on Mondays. So legit, guys, what do? We have, I Googled, by the way, if you go and use that they think called Google. I Googled something and I said days until the draft or days until the 2023 draft. There's 107 days. We now have 107 days of speculation mode of who we're going to draft, who we're going to pick up in free agency. Look, it can be fun, but it can also be very tiresome too. I'll be honest. I saw out there on the internet already. There's already mock drafts out there. I'm like, we just lost the game not only 2 days ago, and we're already talking about mock drafts. So let me know, guys, in the comments. Like I'm legit want to hear comments. Like, what do you guys do? You have your American winter right now, which goes into winter, fall? No, winter, spring. Is that right? I don't even know. Is it winter, spring, then summer? So once you get through the winter, do you guys watch, NHL? Are you watching the NBA? Do you watch soccer overseas like my mate Britsburgh Owen? Like, I'm genuinely intrigued to what we do from this point. Now, of course, we can talk about the season that happened. We can talk about the possibility of, Matt Canada not being here. We can talk all this other stuff. But I think I'm speaking like fan to fan. Look, I'm not the guy that's X's and O's. I'm just a fan sitting in my room talking Pittsburgh Steelers. And I legit like, what do we do? What do we do, Steeler Nation? We got to wait. We're going to wait. We're going to wait 107 days until we see the draft and things happen. Now, I understand football isn't just, football isn't 24/7 live. But I do have 3 questions that I want to ask you guys, right? I want to ask you guys 3 questions because I'm trying to think like, what are we meant to do? But before I ask you 3 questions, later on today, we have a new show premiering, a new show starting. We'll go with that. New show starting, and it's called Ask Mackenzie. So this will be a live stream show on the Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate. So our host or hostess, Mackenzie, will be leading the way in a solo show called Ask Mackenzie. Now, in this show, guys, you can pretty much ask her, Steeler questions about the season, about previous seasons, about the upcoming season. Just ask Mackenzie any Steeler questions. So I'm looking forward to that, guys, coming up at the end of the day, around about, I think, 5 p.m. Pittsburgh time, whatever that is for you guys. But because I'm so, kerfuddled and all over the shop, and I think when the Steelers lose, you do lose a bit of part of yourself for that season. You're like, oh, it was so much hype and fun to see them, and they had a chance for the playoffs, and then next minute you're like, oh, they're done, and it's like, how do you come to grips with that? But I've got 3 questions I want to ask you guys. 3 questions, and I want to hear these in the comments below too, right? The first question is, and I don't know if you can use both, but is it Steelers Nation, like Steelers Nation, or is it Steeler Nation? Let me know in the comments below. That's question number 1. Question number 2, can we all agree Steelers Nation or Steeler Nation, right? Which one is it, Steelers Nation or Steelers Nation? Can we all agree Steeler Nation? Anyways, can we all agree, guys? Question number 2 is more of a statement. can we all agree that Kenny Pickett is the guy? Kenny Pickett is the guy for next year. He's the quote-unquote franchise quarterback going forward. That's question number 2. And question number 3 is, who was your favorite player from this season? Who was your favorite player in the whole season? Right? Frymouth, Najee Harris, Kevin Dotson. I don't know. Maybe it's an O-line guy. Was it George Pickens? Was it the defense, Minka? Who was your favorite player this season in 2022? My favorite player was Jaylen Warren, 110% was Warren. And he got, I believe, 2 TDs? Or did he get 1? No, he only got 1 TD. He got 1 TD, I think. Did he score a receiving TD? No, he didn't. So he only got 1 TD. But my favorite player was Jaylen Warren. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's episode. Make sure you check out Ask Mackenzie later on today as well. It's a live show on the Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate. So you'll see it here first. It's our first episode, so please check that one out. At the same time, though, what do we do now? I don't know. Do I have to watch hockey? Do I need to go and watch hockey? Do we get behind the Pittsburgh Maulers? I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. What do we do now? Steeler Nation, what do we do? We have 107 days until the draft. All right, guys, I'll see you later.